you guys for the support. The the followers reached 50 last night while I was sleeping. So much appreciated for the Twitch subscribes, so I don't have to, or follows. There's two different things apparently. Still really new to this, but I just want to say thank you. And then over on YouTube, I think we're up to like 18 people, which to most people doesn't sound like a whole lot, but to me that's like way more than I started with last month. So I just wanted to say thank you very much. And anyway, so we're going to do year 4 summer. It's kind of a weird time in the game for me because, like I said, we finished all the chapter quests and we finished Alan's story. We still have another year until Unighost gives us the quest that usually tips you over to finish chapter 9. So we're ahead of the game. Literally ahead of the game. Haha. But yeah, so we're doing that today. I think we'll spend summer making a little bit of money to kind of stockpile and fluff us up a little bit. We have 2 like ridiculously huge fields that 4 field workers are working. They almost finished all of it yesterday. They're not quite there yet. So management. Field 1, flax got completely done and it's ready to harvest. So green means planted. And then plowed, fertilized. So the bottom will tell you what stage your crop's in. Like they weren't able to do this part. So I'm going to just help them along a little bit, and we're going to tell them we're going to do cabbages right here. Boop, boop. So, I guess I should slow down a little bit. Let's see here. So for people that haven't played or haven't seen anything, you hit your tab, and you have all your tabs up here. You click your management, click your fields, and you hit F, and you can see what that field is doing. Like this one's completely done, it's ready to harvest. Well, because it's ready to harvest, it also means we need to take care of some other stuff. So we'll also make some cabbages, or some onions, and then we might do some oats. I think 3 rows of oats, and let's just throw some beetroots in there. Wait, no, it's summer. If this was spring, this would work, but this won't work because it is not. So all we're going to do is throw in half a field of cabbages. Well, I guess we could do it all, because if it rots, it rots. That's fine. They're going to cry because this is a lot of cabbages to put down. And then accept. So when we tab out and tab back in, it'll show what we said. So this is still doing wheat. So this doesn't mature, it's green, so it's planted. It doesn't mature until fall, and then we'll harvest it in fall. So, and we have so much rye to process, it's not even funny. So we might actually be doing some of the processing too. And it looks like we got 3 people in our village with quests, so we can do the quest, but we don't have to right now. We are at 10k Dynasty rep, and our building limit is 30. I'm pretty sure we could push our population up more if we wanted to. That's not something I'm looking to do at the moment, because we have people that don't actually have jobs. Like the storekeeper, she's just sitting there idle because she's going to be a miner once we unlock mining. So kind of pre-plan your workers. We got our woodshed 2 up yesterday. We also got our smithy 2 up yesterday. I do want to get the fold up, but we don't have the mats or the people yet, so I guess I should probably focus on maybe getting a house with 2 farmers in it. It's the next bid. I have decided, because it is going to bother me until the end of time, that we are going to bring the mats down here to do this one, and we're going to delete this house and move it forward. That way it's not so horrendously out of line with everybody. I deleted the big house down here and squished them up here into this one. So, see, I'm not sure if this is the rock that tells them that they can't build here. Like it's a pretty close measurement. I think that rock is intercepting us from being able to plop it down right there. But yeah, we got our woodshed 2 back here with 2 full-time workers. Excavation shed is doing clay for us today for a while. We have 2 farmers, so they're handling all the grain. Dob is working in the barn, and what I mean by that is 10 clay and 10 straw now make 10 Dob like it's supposed to instead of 1. The results of the iron arrows being crafted were inconclusive because I didn't do my pre-numbers. Like, we have 13, but I don't know if we had 3 or we had 12. So that was my bad on that. So we'll have to get another 10 iron later to test out and see if iron arrows are now working for smithies. This is the beta build and not the alpha build. If you didn't do a drop down and type a code in, then you're not in beta. And that's okay. That's okay. You can be an alpha. But there are lots of benefits to being in beta right now, especially weight. So weight in the barns and sheds. Yeah, I know. Look at that. That's horrible. Oh, look. Let's repair. I haven't repaired this because I have every intentions of tearing it down and putting the tier 3 in, but we're way away from that, I guess. Further than I thought we'd be, actually. So we got a little ways. We got like 3 times as many points to get to there. So we might just tear this one down and put the new one in. I think that actually might be best. So we're gonna start grabbing some logs. And like, what are you doing? I'm gonna set them out right here so that, see, tree's gonna stop them so they don't run away. So we can just rebuild right here. Easy peasy. We're gonna need a lot of logs and some planks. A lot of logs. That's too many. Cancel. We'll do 15 at a time. Which still can move pretty good. I know I probably derailed exactly what we were going to do, but anybody that's played this game, even if you have a list, because I have a list, you sometimes get derailed because you have that one things you want to do. And I don't want to repair this. So instead of taking just a handful of sticks and thatch to repair this, I'm going to use like 600 logs, and that's an exaggeration. It's only going to be about 80 to 116 logs, which is a difference, but I wasn't paying attention to how much logs it actually took last time to build. So there's that. As you can see, they have the plank roof, so we'll definitely grab some planks to throw out here too. But we're going to take it about 200 logs just in case, even though it's not very far to run from the barn to this one, but we also have to get this under 1,000 pounds in order to delete it in the first place. So it's kind of double dipping reasons. But yeah, that's storage 2. That's storage 1. Storage 1 has 500 pounds. Storage 2 now has 1,000 pounds. And that's up from 300 pounds, from 300 to 500. And 500 to 1,000. So they have definitely made leaps and bounds in granting us our storage wishes. I know a lot of people want these to be infinite, but I mean, I guess it wouldn't be so bad if it was toggleable, but like in your game options, but they don't have any game option stuff going on at the moment, and I have not heard anything about them actually deciding to do that, like to change the gameplay by having gameplay settings. But performance-wise, if you had infinite storage, you'd probably be having trouble in year, like, 3. If I didn't have a limit, I would have had a lot more stuff in there. And that's not always good. So I'm happy with the increases, especially like the food increases have been amazing, because it was, the food storage was 50 pounds for tier 1 and now it's 200. And you guys are like, that's not, I mean, that's a lot more, but I mean, we need more. Well, of course we need more. We're running an entire village with people that eat stuff. But that's why they have the tier 2 and tier 3. We just have to get there. Because I don't think the devs designed it to be where we are at in year 3. Freaking Tuesday morning. It's 8:13 in the morning. Some people are at work, some people are not. Some people are over the pond. So it's like late afternoon, evening for them. So it was kind of neat to have different people. I think it's because I was maybe streaming at really weird hours. Which I don't actually have any intention of stopping streaming at weird hours. It's just when I would like to get a better schedule for everybody, but at the same time I kind of want no schedule so I can just do what I want to do. Like if I want a game, I game. If I want to take a nap, I take a nap. So it's kind of like a 3-year-old schedule. Because naps are amazing. I think that was the worst part of switching from kindergarten to 1st grade, was the lack of naps. $35. Now the hilarious part is going to be when we can't actually build here again. That's going to make me really sad. But we're going to try. We're going to try our best. We're under 1,000 pounds now, but we're going to go ahead and get down some more. That way our stuff, hold on a second, sorry. That way, in case we have to move, we have time, and the resource places can keep collecting stuff. Yeah, so here's the new planks, guys. They look really nice. I think we've seen them in the other villages before, but we have them here, and they're made in the woodshed. So you go over there, it's a little carpenter bench. It's a log on 2 saws, or like seesaws, you know what I'm talking about. And that's your carpenter bench, so that's where you make planks from. Need 35. There we go. 1 log makes 2 planks, and then you build with the planks. So your first house, like I said, I always recommend building your first house, the little tiny one. Make it stone instead of wattle. So these, like if this was a white wall, see-through, where I could walk through and everything when I'm first building, you hold down E, and you can select what you're building there, like what wall, and what material you're using. So you always want to select stone, even if it takes you just a little bit longer, like a day longer to build it, just because it'll last you in the long run. But because they now, like if you look up to do the roof for the house, you have the same white see-through thing. You hold down E again, and you can pick what roof type it is. And you have to do thatch the first time, because you don't have a woodcutter lodge, or a woodshed. You don't have a woodshed yet, so you have to do it in thatch, unfortunately. But all that is, you can delete the roof once you get a woodshed and you have planks, and you can make that. So what it does when you do that for your villagers, it makes them happier and it reduces your wood consumption. So your management tab, your wood consumption, it reduces this, which means your woodcutter doesn't have to have as much coming in, and they don't consume firewood and stuff that you make as quickly. They still consume it like rabid, I don't know, rabid things that are rabid, that consume things. Words are hard today. Alright, so we're at 900, and I think we're good. I think we're gonna say okay to this right now. So we're gonna switch to the building hammer, and we're gonna hit destroy. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. So we equip the building hammer, and you right click, and then you click destroy. You can also repair right here, or upgrade if you have daub, but don't upgrade with daub unless you have your stone houses set up first. Don't waste your daub. Plus, it takes a little while to get there, so it's gonna be a while. So all your houses be upgraded to stone before you even mess with daub, hopefully. So destroy. So let's go ahead and destroy this stuff. So instead of having 1500 storage, we will have 2000 storage by the time I get this done. And delete. Alright. So here's the hardest part of this. We're going to go get some logs. So far away from us right then. Okay. So we'll hit Q, building tab, storages, and then your resource storage, which most of you guys that need help doing that are probably in your first year, so you don't have to worry about it. Terrain is too uneven to place. We'll also tell you it's like in the water. You can't place it in the water is what it'll say too. We just gotta find a sweet spot. Thought we had it for a second, but I guess we didn't. And this way's too uneven for sure. Obstacles and can't be placed in water. Doom doom. Terrain is too uneven. That's okay. I didn't expect this to be easy, because finding a... Oh, there it was. So it's finding the stinking sweet spots to rotate this. Easy. Alright. Acceptable-ish. Alright, I really have to look at this from a little ways away, because if it's off crooked like a lot, it's going to bother me. If it's squared up, it won't bother me so much. And we probably could scoot it over a smidge, but I think we're going to go ahead and go do this one. Alright. So like I said, here's the white see-through walls. Selecting your stuff doesn't work on here because this is it's not a house. It only works on houses. We're gonna start hammering in these things. We got planks we can hammer in. Oh, not very many planks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Oh yeah, I forget that there's only like 2 actual roofs there. Definitely didn't need very many planks, did we? Made a truckload of logs, though. It's not a problem, because we'll just toss this out right here. And then we'll put it back in once we get the rest of the place built. Did I miss this one? I did. Why? So the back only has 2 pieces. That one has 3. It fooled me. Okay, we already have that, so that's 6 more planks there. I think it's pretty spiffy they have rafters. That made me laugh a little bit. Because I've actually been in a barn and we usually have rafters. Alright, there we go. And the inevitable, I broke my stuff. So we'll grab 10 sticks real quick. And 1 more stick. There we go. Build your building hammer. So you hold down Q to get your building wheel. And then you do crafting, and then you can craft certain tools right out of your inventory, along with your wooden spear and your firewood. And then if you want to make more of them, you hold on, press R, and then it'll let you use the slider, or you can use E for all. I mean, it says it right here. So we're not actually going to make that because we don't need it. We're going to grab some more of this and get our building back on. It's starting to get chilly outside. It's like nice 1 second and chilly the next. It can't make up its mind, and I can't make up my mind if I like it or not. So I guess we're even. So I did say that I was going to stream WoW pre-patch today for retail, but it's not even due to be out until this afternoon. So I'm going to play at least 1 season, and then I'm going to go try to sleep again, because I only got like 3 hours of sleep. Just couldn't stay asleep. There we go. Alright, so everything's done. Oh, nope. Getting in a rush there. Alright, let's grab the planks first. Get those hammered in. Okay. And then the logs. Boop. It's done. Alright. So now we have 2,000 storage. So this is what 2 large ones would have been last time. So I'm really curious to see if they doubled the large expansion or only like 50% of it. Or 25% of it. We'll see. I have high expectations, but sometimes expectations need to be managed. So I'm not trying to get too hyped about it, but I am really thrilled about what they've done so far, for sure. But yeah, if anybody has any questions or wants to tell me what year they're in or anything like that, I'd be happy to have a discussion. But if not, I'm gonna keep playing, keep doing what we're doing. Kind of relax and chill out this morning. I wasn't actually expecting to do this particular thing we're doing. I should have actually left all those on the ground so we could finish a house, but... Hello! How you doing, Zam? Delama. Alright, there we go. Good morning, yeah. Already rocking it out this morning. 1,500 flax. Jeez. Cheese and crackers, guys. Let's go look at the farm fields, just because I want to see. Yeah, they've already mowed down. They've already mowed down the field. Look at that. Already replanting and getting going. That's good to see. Probably is a good thing. So, actually, management. Field 1. I think I'm just going to keep this all wheat. So when it's seasons for wheat, they'll work on that one. It is 8:30 for me this morning. I nabbed about maybe a 2-hour sleep. Oh, you were close. You were close. It's hard because we have so many time zones here. Alright, we did it. We did it. See if anybody's unemployed, because we did delete that. Alright, so nobody's unemployed. Technology. Farming is going really well now. It used to be really slow. But as soon as I made 2 big fields, we have not really had any problem getting this done. So technology, farming. So we're close to a cow shed. Those are like 5,000 gold apiece. So we may or may not do that. I haven't decided yet. Smithy and sewing. We will make a sewing 3 because we want more space. And we'll make a tavern as well because we want more space. Management people. Nobody's at 66 yet, so nobody's married yet. These are at 64 because they have daubed houses. So they should be maybe 69 or 70 when they get married. 3:30 here? Yeah. Yeah, I said hello to our people across the way. Clay. So daub, like I said, daub now makes 10 instead of 1 in the barn. And then we have to go get some more iron later to make sure that we can get iron arrows at 50. Wait. Iron arrows are 50, not 10. Yeah, so the iron arrows, don't make them still. Because if we make them, they're 50, they're not 10. So the number, no matter even if they did more than 1, is still wrong. So no go on the iron arrows, guys. Yeah, stack of 50. So that would have been 63 if they'd have done it right. So management. I don't know why I didn't think about that yesterday. Smithy. Stuff. Okay, we're gonna go back to making money. There we go. Have them do 50-50 on that. There we go. And then management for the seamstress. What are you up to today? You trying to wind down for the afternoon? Or just spinning up to go do something, maybe? The linen thread? I have my, seamstress sewing them, but my barn thrashes the... If you're talking about the linen, this much, 1,500 flax, that is from the huge fields. The huge fields. But I have flax stock that the farmers are doing, and the flax stock will be taken by the seamstress and make linen thread. But I probably need to manually do some of this. I was going to finish, I think the rye was what I decided to do today. Eating after you woke up, very nice. I wolfed something down before we started. But yeah, we have our fields are freaking ginormous. They're 10s by 16s. And I have 4 workers working them. I had one 10 by 16 and had 2 workers working them with no problem. And then I upgraded to another one, and it sort of likes it, but it sort of hates it at the same time. Okay. So iron arrows are still a no-go, being crafted by the smithy. I have to repeat that like 6 times so people know. But Dob's going. It takes 60 Dob to upgrade. Hold on. Sorry, my throat went super dry there for a second. Whew. I normally have a 5x4, so my spots are usually size 20. But I just decided, you know what, I'm going to just do it. Because I had 2 field workers, and I'm like, I'll just make something huge and we'll see what they can actually do. And 2 workers had no problems doing this, and they're only skill level 3-ish. But they level up really fast. Like, this was a 3 when I first got her. They level up really fast when you have them doing work that levels them up. Like Hunter, 5, 4. You know, these are people that have been in the jobs a long time. My lumberjack's a 4. So, and we're in year 4 actually. So some of them have gained 2 levels and one of them gained 1. And most of it is them doing stuff. Yes, they're getting XP like we're getting XP from what I've seen. So if we keep them busy and occupied and fully engaged and working all the time, like huge fields like this, they level up faster. Now, the crafters are harder because there's no like fast way to get them to level up. None of my crafters have leveled up. So I feel like the crafting experience for them is just slower by default. Like here's another 4. And he's much newer than my seamstress. My seamstress has been here since like year 1. And this field worker's only been here 1 season, 1 year. Bernard, that guy. But yeah, so field worker is probably going to be the easiest one to level up by far. And farmer if you have stuff for them to do. Alright, we were looking for rye, weren't we? Took me a minute to figure out what we were doing. I'll go ahead and thrash these little guys so they don't have to worry about them. But yeah, as far as I can tell, they're getting XP for doing the job. If they haven't leveled up and you move them, like if you have like a sewing 1 and you build a sewing 2 and you move them and they haven't leveled up yet, they lose all that XP. Or if you have somebody in a store or a barn, but you want to put somebody that's more skilled in it and you pull them out of the barn and put them somewhere else, they lose all that XP that they gained until they actually have the hard number. So basically the in-betweens is where you lose all your skill points by moving people. So if I move the 5, she would still be a 5. But she would be less close to a 6 because I moved her. If that makes any sense, hopefully it does. Yeah, so good update. We got Dob at least working. They're trying to make multiple stuff work. But I guess they missed arrows again. That's okay. Plenty of stuff. I'm gonna drink some more coffees. So good. Yes, yes, perfect, Sam. That's beautifully put. Yeah, we can't see what percentage they're at to the next level, but they are leveling up as they're doing this. But if you move them, they go back to the 0%. Yeah, I figured I would enjoy this since I'm up anyway and just kind of antsy wanting to do stuff. And I don't know if you noticed this or not, but your chat appeared in the gaming window. So I spent about 3 or 4 hours yesterday figuring out how to use Streamlabs. And so I got some of it down. I think we're doing okay. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Spry, howdy, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, depending on where you're at. But yeah, we're doing stuff today. Yesterday we did the 9-hour stream, the crazy long stream, and we did. In winter of year 3, we finished all of our chapter quests and the Alwyn quests, so we have max building cap in game right now. Yep. Yeah, I got about 2 hours to sleep myself too. Sorry, you're having trouble too. That sucks. One of these days we'll get sleep, Spry. What is the saying is like, you can sleep when you're dead. I'm like, I don't want to wait that long. I would rather have a good night's sleep long before I die. Please and thank you. Nice. Yeah, get some sleep, man. Oh, wait. I don't know what time it is for you there. So I don't know if you're heading to bed now or you actually checked last night at 1:30. Because I do stream at 1:30 in the morning sometimes. I think it's night for you though, from what you said just a second ago. Well, last night, yeah. Well, you aren't wrong. I don't actually remember going to sleep or when I went to sleep. But all of a sudden I was awake again and I'm really tired. But I'm pretty sure we streamed again last night. I just don't know what time we streamed. I don't even know what day it is, okay? Don't judge me. It might be Tuesday? Maybe? Yeah, the only reason we're like cranking out so many streams and videos is because I really, really dig this game. So I'm kind of worried our next like stream game is going to be me trying to find another good game. It is Tuesday, okay. Prime Day. Dun dun dun. Oh, in other news, thanks to you guys, we did hit 50 followers. I keep saying subscribers, because I think YouTube and you subscribe if you want to know what people are doing. But we did hit 50 people in our community yesterday. So that was a really big deal. While I was sleeping, of all things. Which is awesome. So you guys should have more people to talk to, hopefully. And I would really like to keep a kind community. That's what I would really like. People that just like to be calm and chill out a little bit and game at the same time. So I'll do my best to keep it that way. I know, super interesting thrashing. We're either thrashing, or we're making firewood, or we're making pottage. Yeah, exactly. Oh, no, Spry. As soon as this is done, let me show you something. Let me show you what a lot of thrashing would look like. Dun, dun, dun. Hold on. I can't speed this up. Thank God this is no longer 5 seconds. No, let me throw you. Let me show you why we did this part today. All right, so oats in here, rye, wheat. All right. Are you ready for this? This was the last harvest. Do do do. Flax. Yeah. 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 You're reading that right. That's almost 1,600 flax. And I did the oats and stuff so we can have our people in the barn focusing solely on sorting our flax. Poor workers, I know, right? I'm doing my part. Barn. We're gonna tell them to pause everything else because we're taking care of most of that. And we will have them do all the flax grain. We actually have to go repair the hunting lodge, and it's a tier 1 hunting lodge, so we're going to grab some straw. And some sticks. This is usually enough to do it, so 30. You can grab 40 of like each of them, and you get your building hammer. And we're going to right click and click repair. So the only way you can repair is if it's red. If it's green, even if it's at like 60%, it won't let you repair. So that's 3 pieces of straw. And then the wattle over here is 4 sticks. So you really don't need much to repair tier 1 stuff. But yeah, 62 and 53, it's green still, so you can't. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. You can hit it all day and all it does is damage your hammer. Alright, there we go. So they're going to work on that tomorrow. Let's go ahead and put the sticks in the straw back. We have some bows. We have plenty of torches to go sell. And a couple bags. So we got a little things to sell tomorrow. We still have firewood. We do need to check food though. I did make a lot of food yesterday. Oh yeah, drink. Yeah, look how much meat we have. They're getting better every season, which means we have more meat every season. Which means we have less room. No, I was kidding. Yeah, unfortunately all it does is damage your hammer. Which is, like, makes me grr a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, yeah, crap, I forgot. We have rye to do too. Almost 1,000 rye. I was gonna do rye so we could do gruel. But the inn workers just can't pump it out fast enough to be useful, which is kind of sad. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Let's go back over here. Half the rye? There you go. Now we can move. Alright, I'm going to move this to the storage shed. And then we're going to sleep. Otherwise we'd end up thrashing all night, and that does it. Rye. Yeah, we got tons of stuff, guys. Lots of things. See, one of the reasons I wanted to do rye is because you could do the gruel. No, it doesn't. They're currently inactive. They just stand there. The only reason I have somebody in there is because I didn't want them standing in the street. Like, literally, that's what they'll do, is stand in the street. Because I built all my houses right next to the street. Okay, so grab the rest of the rye. So this 100% stuff, oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to take this away So I can see how much our dedicated innkeepers are actually making a day. Oh, speaking of, we also need to... We have to have numbers for data, right? So we currently have 54 soup. That's at 87%, which is what they'll eat before they eat anything else. Management food demand is still 19.1 per hour. I have 2 innkeepers. Both of them level 3, and they are supposed to be making soup 100% of the time. So we'll see how many soup they do and how much food gets eaten tomorrow. Yeah. Unfortunately, they can't. Nobody has any money. Alright, sleeps. Okay, we're going to put the 100% stuff in here so we don't get it mixed up with the count for today. I'm going to see if they did anything. So we're still at 54. Okay, good. We'll have a good science experiment by evening today, as long as I remember it. I might waste the evening thrashing rye grain, just so you know. But right now we'll grab some stuff and take it into town. We're going to keep a maximum of 150 seeds per item. Or 160. Lots of tools. Torches, there we go. I think I'm going to keep the iron arrows for right now. Like I said, don't use the smithy for iron arrows still. It's still broken. And we had some bows that we're also using to make money. So we should be square on all the things we need right now. Okay, we're going to put go over here and dunk all the seeds in, and then we'll sort everything else out. I guess we can take all the seeds out. How about that? That works better. Alright, beetroot seeds, not 150 yet. 160. Carrot seed, nothing yet. Flax grain, 160. I'm doing this that way in case they sneak up on us and quick patch and say you have to do everything legitly now. Oats, 160. Onions, rye, 160. Wheat. Okay, nice. So that we know where we stand now, and here's all the extras from there. I feel like we should have more flax seeds, but we don't have it. I never use feathers, so we're going to go sell those. Yeah, I knew there was more rye grain. I knew it. We're going to hold off right now. If we thrash the rye ourselves, we'll get XP, which is the important part. So let's go sell this stuff and see what we get. Owen, how you doing? The stone arrows sell okay, but it's more profit to sell the stick and the arrows, or stick and the feathers, is what the last profit guide that I read was showing. So I might want to check that out again, because it is 50 arrows, and if they sell it 3... Well, no, it's 50 feathers to make the thing, it's not just 10. Yep. So it's still cheaper to sell everything. Alright, so there's a 3 farmer and a 3 crafter. So we'd want her. And yeah, so we need to find this people to sell to real quick. Adeline. This one, and some bags, and some torches, and some feathers, and some cabbage seeds. So here's our main deal though. Cabbage seeds sell good, flax seeds sell good, oats and rye is kind of like a not so good. But I think we can make food out of both of those too. So there is that. Alright, so she's maxed out. I have all of her money now. See, she used to sell me seeds, and now I sell her seeds. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, buddy. Here's some cabbage and some flax. And you're out of money? Well, no, you had a couple pennies left. I have that now. Thank you. All right, look at us go. Yeah, so seeds might be an easier way to make some monies. I think everybody said that so far. Okay, there we go. That was a 3,000 gold trip. And we didn't have to spend 16 hours making pottage. Yet. Dun dun dun! That will be our fall episode. It's called Pottage. Literally, because that's all we'll be doing in fall pretty much. Slight sarcasm, but I might be for real on that. We did it! Okay. Coin. So we're at 20,000 now. Oh, let me think. Alright. We'll go ahead and build 2 houses. Because I'm trying to think, because we're going to have a population limit, or a building limit soon. So we actually have 9 buildings available to us right now. 9 rooms. So one's going to be a mine, which will need 2 diggers. Yeah, thank goodness. I'm glad that they didn't do that. We're only going to have... We might link up 2 woodsheds just to have one cranking out firewood too. Just so we don't have to physically do it all the time, even though that's 2 workers. Another woodshed. That's 8 buildings left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, I'm writing on real paper with a real pen. Because I like to do this type of stuff. Let's see. I'm kind of tempted to do a second mine just because we can make bank on arrows pretty easy without having to put any effort into it at all. So that might be a thing. So all the people we're talking about though will need houses. So that's 3 houses. Okay. 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses. So we're going to need 5 houses if we're going to do extra stuff. Okay. So I'm trying to do this before we start having children and getting married. But as you can see, that nobody's gotten married yet. They moved in with each other roughly last year. I think the start of last year I started musical pairing people up. But everybody's full and they're all male-female houses. Roughly within the same age bracket. I overthink things, guys. I'm sure you guys notice that. Yeah. Get some wood, make some firewood, check the food. It's just getting everything organized. So we could get 2 farmers. We need 4 diggers. And then we have 2 crafters. Because we'll need another one. So we might need more farmers than we need crafters. It's kind of hard to remember to juggle people once you get past like 6 people. Dorm room. Oh, still have a dorm room actually. Yeah, females with females, males with males, so you don't have to pop cap. Well, I think we're not going to have a population cap. I think our population cap is going to be limited to how much buildings we have. At least that's how I was reading things. I could be completely off my rocker on that, but I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so firewood, as you can see, it doesn't feel like it's going down very fast now. That's cool. We're definitely good on logs and planks. I might have to switch her over to rocks again, though. It's one of the reasons I'm looking forward to having a mine. Alright, so let's see who we don't have assigned, because everybody that's in places besides field workers are going to stay there. So that Bernard is a regular field worker. She is a regular farmer. These 2 are good. These 2, however, are crafters. So we have both of our crafters here. And one of them is also a digger. So 2 crafters are already here. So we have to replace those by farmers. Okay. Morning, Trin. You miss me. That slightly worries me a little bit, but I will be your person to talk to in this crazy world today. I don't even have house plants because they depend on me, so I just want to throw that out there. Apparently you're supposed to water them, and I don't have pets because apparently you're supposed to water and feed those. I mean, I don't even know, man. Okay, so both of these are the craftsman's staying there. So we can keep these as crafters. I think we'll keep these as crafters. So our crafters are good, so we're going to switch that to diggers. So right now, actually no, I'm not going to do this woodshed, a second woodshed. I'm going to leave that alone. Because I want that building to be a fold. And so we'll need a farmer there. And the next one I want to be a cow shed. So we'll have a farmer there. And then we'll have max buildings. Good morning, checked earlier. Nice. I was kind of laughing because you're not the only one to check for me at 1 in the morning. So apparently I got at least a little bit of sleep, but I think I maxed out at like 3 hours of sleep. I don't even know what time we actually left last night. So yeah, I don't know. My time is like really, really warped right now. So, alright, so if we have diggers or farmers, I think we're good. But we will need to build 5 houses total. So we just gotta figure out where we want to put the houses. Okay. Oh, the berries. Nice, Spry. Take care. Have fun at work. I don't know if that's an oxymoron, but hopefully you do. Just keep doing this. Trin, we now have 50 members in our community now. That's pretty cool. Actually, that's really cool. I think that's the only number I have to ever worry about for stupid things. Like, I have my viewer count and stuff, viewers hidden and stuff like that, because I don't want to know that. I just want to play my game. Just want to play my game and hang out. Good morning, Jay. Good to see ya. Everybody popping on this morning. We're getting some stuff in. Oh god, Trend. For me to say again, I'd have to know... Oh, how many? We had 50. We have 50 members in our community now. I'm really stoked about that. Now if we get 1 million, it still doesn't even matter. 50 was the only number that I was aiming at. After that point, I don't care. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And we did this, like, we got 45 people that like hanging out with us as a community in our chat and stuff like that. So thank you guys. 45 people in 3 weeks. From, like, my mom and 2 of my buddies were subscribed to me, basically. Actually, no, my mom said she'd be willing to make a Twitter account to subscribe to me. I was like, it's Twitch, Mom. Thank you. I appreciate your support, though. Yeah, I'm really glad that people wanted to hang out and, like I said, just chill out and game. And now, I was like, I felt like I was stressed out about the numbers yesterday, and I didn't like that at all. And, I was like, we just need 1 more person. And then I went to sleep, and we got that 1 more person when I went to sleep, so thank you. And I have a thing that should alert me now when somebody actually subscribes, so I can say thank you right then, instead of having to wait, 19 hours. Or 16 hours like Pure Luck 88. Thank you. See? Stuff like that. Yeah. I don't know why we were picking berries, because we always pick berries. Thank you, Jay. It's really awesome. I'm very, very, very happy. And I have got to pop into some other streamer stuff and watch them stream too. So that's been pretty cool. I have not got to see Deuces, like, all week. I don't think he streams on the weekend. That might be why. But I've been so busy actually gaming that I haven't had time to watch many people. Oh, nice, nice. I'm still cutting, pasting, and doing stuff to get places. I have 3 places I post. One's on the dev site, one's on the, oh man, words are hard today. The people that make the game. One's on theirs. One's on Gaming Gargoyles. He gave me permission to post in his streaming stuff. And then one's on mine for Fury Inc. Which is a pretend gaming thing that me and my brother, or I guess it's not pretend, it's a gaming community me and my brother made a long time ago. Need to sleep more often? No, there's 24 hours in a day, and I must be streaming at all times. Wear the headphone thing when I go to sleep, and then you guys can hear me snore. I'll just stay streaming the entire time. Yeah, no, I got insomnia and stuff anyway, so sometimes it's just sleeping is not a thing that is possible. So that's why, like, you guys are so used to checking for me at 1 in the morning, is because I might be on. So yeah, I'm really sorry I don't have like a steady schedule for you guys though, because I know that helps people not worry about missing when somebody's on. But I'm not ready to fully commit into a schedule, because last time I did that, it felt really like I had to play the game versus I want to play the game. We're just pacing back and forth. We were gonna look and see where to place houses, weren't we? Let's just grab some logs since we're gonna do it anyway. And heck, we might just go ahead and make the fold right now. Start getting this stuff done. Let's see here. Not coins, silly. Logs. Taxes last year were 2,000 gold. In the end of year 3 or beginning of year 4 was 2,000 gold. Which is what I was expecting, because we don't have the huge houses because we don't need them. Oh, speaking of, we have to have one building that's wiggle room. I forgot about that until just now. Building, home. In case somebody does have 2 children, we can upgrade if we have 1 wiggle room for 1 building. Yeah, we have not yet. I'm still waiting on the mines. The mines is the next big thing where we're gonna put people. Small house. Yeah, okay, so it was this rock that was preventing us, and we can't remove rocks yet. That is a thing that people have been asking for, though. I don't want to do something silly and put it somewhere else. Let's see. That looks pretty even, so I bet you we could have that pretty soon. Alright, let's line this up. You know how I feel about lining stuff up. Yes, they'll be emptied, but they won't actually like make it where you can build over them, as far as I'm aware. Boop. Alright, that's not too horrible. Alright, so this is what I was talking about earlier in the stream, and anybody that's watched me has seen me do this a million times. So this is your small house, and we're gonna hit E on the roof and say we want wooden tiled roof. And you will do this for every single house but your very first house, just because you have to use a thatch for your first one because you don't have the carpenter, the woodworking bench yet, the woodworking thing. Cut some more trees and go mine. Actually do the work that is required for those things. No, I'm teasing. So the upgrade of the house, it looks different, but it also reduces your wood consumption, and it makes your citizens happier by about 10%. Now, happiness doesn't actually do anything yet, but one of these days it will. Plus, it keeps them, like, gives you a leeway. I guess, no, actually, happiness does do something. Happiness gives you a buffer. So if you accidentally run completely out of wood and it's been a day, instead of having from 50 to 30 when they'll leave you, you might be from, 65 or 61 down to 55. So it gives you enough time to go, oh crap, I don't have that. Why are my people angry? Instead of, why are my people leaving your village? So give yourself that extra buffer just by building the stone stuff. Takes a little bit more time and a little bit more resources, but it is 100% way. And then once you get them, you can make them look like this. Whew, alright, run, run, run. See, how cool would it be if, like, oh, they were still in town at 16%? Very nice. I had, my first worker left me at 33 because I didn't have a place for her to get food. So I'm glad that they give you guys more cushion now. Oh, that's too many. That's too many. We'll just do 12. That way we don't have any encumbrance. You didn't have food, yeah. Yeah, this was the very first, like the day one. Day one I lost a person. Not in-game day one, my game day one. So I'd taken the time, I didn't understand dialogue at that time, I didn't know how to check stats, I didn't know anything. Which was hilarious, because later I was like, oh my god, I don't even know what you guys are horrible statted. Bone was cracking me up yesterday. I'll probably be on to the end of the season unless I'm still feeling really good, and then I might do fall as well. So maybe anywhere from an hour to another 3 hours. Like I said, it'll depend on when I start getting sleepy again. I do want to take a nap before the new. Oh my goodness, I didn't hammer this in. Silly Tia. Take a nap before the WoW patch is finished. Words are hard, guys. Words are hard. I like this little spot back here. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes, Stardew Valley. Absolutely. I started Portia, but something like happened in real life, and I can't remember what it was, so I stepped away from it. And then I kind of went into a gaming funk where just nothing was fun. And that's one of the ones that I want to revisit, because I thought the mining in Portia was interesting. But yeah, I have 400 and something hours on Stardew Valley, because that's just an amazing game. I think I actually gifted most of my family, including my nieces and nephews, that game, because it's an amazing game. Stardew Valley is. I will probably stream Stardew Valley later, definitely not today, but it will make it back into my stream rotation. Because I changed the door one time and put it right in front of my resource thing by accident. And since then, I don't move the stuff. So we got planks, right? We need What's a number of 6? 18 is 3 6s. 24. And then 30. 30. We'll do 30 planks. Nice, Sam. Yeah, Stardew Valley is definitely... It used to be my relaxing game when I'd get stressed out. So, we stressed max limit out, so I'd log into Stardew Valley just to kind of chill out. So maybe I should have grabbed 36 instead. My bad. So I'm trying to math this, and 6 and 12 is not working in my head at all. 18. That took way too long, guys. Ooh. Dang, Zam. That's really good in the game. The one I have recorded now, I think it's 2,000 plus hours, is Ark. I have a stupid amount of time in Ark, and for some reason I have 1,700 hours in freaking Life is Feudal, of all things, the your own, because I run my own server. Actually, the server's on right now. Okay, so we got 6. Did we already sleep today? We didn't. We got 6. I want to see where we're at. So they made 5, and they've eaten 4, and they've made 5. I don't know if we'll keep an eye on this, because if this is a actual thing where they can make more than they eat, I might not have to do nothing no more. But we'll see. I know if we had one more crafter. Hi. Okay. I like to talk to her because she's stuck in the house with the kid all year. For 2 years. You won't come back again? So I had only started playing WoW when Classic came out. Like, I maybe played 2 hours of it before. When I was overseas and some of my buddies drugged me in it. Yes, I picked 200 and something berries for summer. Try. That's, definitely, I was kind of absent-mindedly picking berries. We were doing something. We were getting 18 planks. 18 planks and some rocks. Oh yeah. Path of Exiles. Nice. My buddy always sends me farming games. Cause I guess I do enjoy farming games, so it's not a bad thing. But it did make me laugh. It's like, am I that predictable that I only like certain things? Yay, we did get the right number of planks. I was worried we didn't. We did not get mats for another hammer. Oh, come on. There we go. We're going to throw the rocks on the ground. We'll get a new hammer and do, nice. Get a new hammer and start, new hammer, rocks, and finish that building. That's 1 of 5 that we're going to build. We'll actually probably end up making 6. Nope. Well, 1 log. 10 sticks. And then rocks. Did we ever tell them to stop making rocks? I don't think we did. Management. Excavation shed. We're gonna throttle this down to 2 an hour. I'm gonna crank up rocks. There we go. Because we'll need that to make houses in the future. We'll have to take this out and stump it to get the next house in. Yeah, I pretty much put indicators of how much time I put into something is how much I like it. I think the beta we're in gets updated automatically if we're still opted in it. I've been checking for patch notes and stuff before I start streaming, but I haven't seen any in a little while. So 12, 17, 20. We'll bring 25 rocks just in case. Yeah, I don't regret making the big fields. I kind of like them. We'll do one more giant swath of freaking cabbages. Because we need I'm gonna try to get rid of all that meat that is in the food storage this season. Brain, rocks, 20 something. Okay, there we go. Let's go finish this. Yeah, I concur. Yeah, I was saying this yesterday, but it sounded sarcastic when I said it, but I actually really like this song in the game. Sarcasm is my default language, so you'll have to forgive me. Sorry this had to happen. It's crooked. I can't stand it no more. Like that crazy, just tear down a brand new house. I know. Okay, there we go. Much better. Okay. So let's get these angry people another home. The one we just built. There we go. And then we'll redo this one. So that was technically, we're back to 0 of 5 houses. But at least that's fixed. Because that was driving me maybe a little bit bonkers. Kind of like it though. Everybody's got a river view. And I should have enough room between the berries and this house to build the next tavern. Stone. So we could make some eggs. Bread. Well, I did struggle with putting the tier 2 one down and in both places that I picked for storage. So I definitely feel you on that. I might end up taking out the trees and seeing if I can lay the third one over these. But we'll see. It might refuse it. I kind of like having everything as close to town as possible so I could just drag and go. We don't have enough rocks to finish out another house, so we're not going to start. I lied, we're going to start another house, but we're not going to finish production of a house. I am going to go ahead and put the foundations down, because we literally need 5 of them. I do not. I don't have any animals at the moment. I know I want to get a fold, that way we have wool and milk coming in. I think cows do a lot more milk than the goats do, but I haven't confirmed that. So what Bone 13 had said is that chickens produce more eggs and geese produce more feathers. So if you guys were wondering what the difference was between those. So a house, tier 1. We're going to line it up with this one with a little bit of... Okay. That is better. Alright, slightly out too far is not as bad as way tucked back. So we'll deal with this. I say that now, and then in a year we'll rip it out again, but that's fine. It's cool. I like the fact that everything's not pre-placed. But yeah, it would be easier if they have made it more manageable. Like, I felt like the first year was really hard to place anything at all, and things have a little bit more give now than they used to, and at least from what I've observed. Stone, stone, stone. Alrighty then. So we have enough crafters to upgrade the sewing and the tavern without any problems. Like, we wouldn't have to get another crafter. So I think we're gonna leave the crafters alone and focus on getting some diggers, more diggers for the mine, and then some farmers basically. I was gonna do 2 wood sheds just so we had an automated way to get firewood, but if we do firewood at the beginning of the year, or beginning of the season, I think we'll be fine. Alright, so everybody's in bed now. We have 47 soup, and they made 6. And we had 54 soup. So I think they're off by 1 or 2. They're still shy of being able to make enough soup for everybody. But they can make 6 soup a day between the 2 of them, so 3 apiece, 3 soup each. Kind of wish they could make just a smidge bit more, and then I'd be more confident of them being able to maintain our food sources. Guess our other option though, hold on, management. Nope, I'm not gonna do that right now. Hongyons, meat with gravy. Meat with gravy is only with roasted meat. There's no salted and stuffed meat. Okay. Sleeping. Doop. For next season. Yes, chickens are good to level up your farming. Like I said, with the 2 giant fields, it's been zipping along really, really well. But yeah, my recommendation was getting chickens or pigs to level up your guys faster. Okay, brain, I need you to work for me. We're building a house, although we don't need to yet because we can't upgrade anything yet. So we're still there. Oh, we are super close to getting hunting lodge. Very, very close, like 50 points. Guess we can do that. We're gonna go put this log and the rocks in here real quick, and then we might go do some hunting real quick just to get some of the stuff done. Alright, so we're empty now. Alright, we're gonna hunt until the hunting cabin pops open, or nighttime, whichever one comes first. Should be rabbits and boars over this way. So I'm starting to learn my new area. Yes, so in the barn, building barn, you can have as many farmers as you want or field workers. Like we still have 2 more worker spots. Oh, that's true, I should build the straps. We're gonna kill the boars right here real quick and then we'll go build the traps. There's 2 boars right there. Just making sure I'm not gonna get rolled. So 3 boars. Ah! He wasn't dead yet. Jeez. I was not expecting that. I thought we were done. Attention to detail. Alright, so we got all of our iron arrows back. Was one of our guys just walking over here? Could have swore I saw somebody. Yeah, field workers do the seeds and the plowing. The farmers take your like flax and turn it into flax seed and straw, or take your oats and turn it to oat seeds and straw. So they process your stuff, or they make daub, or they make flour, or they make fertilizer. So basically you're crafting. They're your craftsmen for your fields. I think you can do the fishing net too. So I think that's all the boars that are over here. So let's book it back to the house and we'll go ahead and build the traps real quick. Because he is right, that is a very good way to level up that passively. And then we'll go hunt some more stuff. Our village is doing pretty decent, I think. Yeah, I think I'd have to unlock the fishing net though. Nothing wrong with that. I actually built the fishing hut just so we could level that up, but I just ended up selling the fishing meat, or fish meat. We are making traps. So some rocks, some sticks. That's probably way too many, but we're gonna just get our stuff done. Q. other traps. Rabbit. Oop. Q other traps. Bird. Oh, the nets cost linen thread, and not just one. So I'm gonna pass on that, because I'd rather get the point from, because that's too much, especially if you can only have a couple uses out of them. Yeah, I was like, oof. See, I didn't even know that until you had me check, so that's good. So yours was much easier to say. Yeah, the farmers are the crafters of the barn, and the field workers actually go work the fields. And go, we're actually about to starve to death, so maybe we should eat. We're doing something important. I don't remember what it is. So half the cabbage is planted. I really don't like planting cabbage. Management. The traps are 100% U activated. So it's all U for gathering, all U for re-triggering the traps. Let's go get food and water real quick. If I could say 3 things I wish I knew before I had started playing, absolutely making the stone houses instead of the wattle ones first. So make the small houses and make the walls, doors, windows, all that stone first. And second thing I would say is holding down the left alt so you can inspect people's stats is definitely kind of a big deal. Yeah, I'm going. So the house in stone, the left alt for inspection, and knowing that your skills need to be 3 of 3 before you push higher, because you're losing so much XP if you just hit 1 here and then hit 1 in the next tree and then hit next one and this, like, that's, some of these are like, it's a 400% increase. Like diplomacy is almost a 400% boost if you get this one first. So it was year 10 and I hadn't gotten Cellar in one of my games because I did that. So that's my 3 things. 3 and 3 for knowledge on all of these skills before you move up to the next one. Left alt to do inspection mode so you can see how to talk to people and who you need to recruit and stuff like that. Like you're looking for specific people for specific jobs. And the things that they like affect their dialogue conversation, so you're more successful if you pay attention to those things. And the stone houses, just because it makes them happy and it lasts them until they have their first kid going on their second kid. They can't have 2 kids in the small house, but you're looking at like year 8 or 9 before they try to make the second kid. So yeah, those are my 3 things. Yes, I always build my very first house in stone. It kind of is weird because we do have lots of foliage, but you can find a lot more rocks now. If you have trouble finding rocks, I would suggest along the creeks, because they're easier to see, because instead of having just thick grass, you actually have like bank in this, and you run along it So this is the river, not a creek, by the way. But yeah, they're much easier to see because there's a difference, less foliage. Yep. Anywhere you decide to build, just run around and grab a stone and throw it on the ground. Because, like, see, this is really hard to see. That rock right there. So we're going to pick it up. When we pick it up and throw it on the ground, you can see it from a mile away. So do stacks of rocks. Fill yourself up on rocks. Throw them in the if you're near streets. If you decided to build no streets, throw them in the streets so you can see them. But yeah, you absolutely can. It's usually like the second morning, like day 2 of spring 1 is when I finish the house. You can't do the roof in tile yet until you have a wood shop though, or wood shed. And then when you have the wood shed, you can turn your thatch roof into the tiled roof right there. So yeah. Nope. Let me go show you something. That way I can prove to you that no matter how long the rock's on the ground, it doesn't disappear. Oh, let's grab some water real quick and then I will show you. So one of the other tips I do for Alwyn's quest is getting your distance for 25 plus meters before you even start playing that game with him. Bird trap. Boop. Activate. The season swap will get rid of things with a decay on them. It's like your food, any type of food in the floor is gone. I lost 150 pottage like that. Yeah. Even before then, because it's just much easier. So, this was set out in the first season, and it's still here. So, yeah, and then you can just do rocks right here. So, you can come up down here to gather rocks the first year if you want to. It doesn't look like the foliage is too dense. But there are plenty of rocks everywhere now. And plus, if you hold left alt, like I said, inspect was a big deal. You can see where your stuff dropped. But yeah, that's my year 1 tips for sure. Like if you have a lot of stuff and you need to move even more stuff, you can throw it on the ground as long as it's not spoilable over the season. 86, nice. I told you I spent 600 gold losing that game over and over and over again because I didn't say more than 20 meters. I didn't see the more than in the quest dialogue. So I kept losing, and I'm at 20 meters perfectly, and I'm hitting the target over and over and over at 100% accuracy, and I'm still losing this game. So yeah, you have to get distance to get more points to beat him. Yeah, I was like, no! Please learn from my mistakes. Nice. Was worried they wouldn't be able to finish that today for some reason. Journal. Management. Yeah, they're almost done. She didn't get that fertilized though. But I'm not gonna begrudge them. This is a 160 cabbages. I'm not worried about farming now. Farming's booking along. My personal skills though, yeah, I don't have very much because I've been letting the farmers do it all. But I don't plan on doing any farming myself this playthrough. But diplomacy, my end goal for that is I'll buy frequent buyer as soon as I'm able to. Let's see here. Yeah, so frequent buyer will be my next purchase, which is 5% lower prices, though I don't buy things. And then good host for the next tree. And that's +5 mood for each inhabitant. And then I'm going to dunk every single skill point I have into seller. Because even the 5% boost knocks your seeds up to, instead of selling for 4, they sell for 5. And when you're doing thousands, it makes a difference. We were doing something. I got food, I got water, I showed you the rock. We were hunting. Although, let me check my storage shit over here. Make sure that it's still got plenty of room. How much room do we have for the technology hunting? 531? 25. Did it say unlocked hunting lodge? I don't think it did. Surely all of us didn't miss that, did we? Hunting Lodge 2 is unlocked, by the way, so we're going to do that real quick. So apparently we missed the pop-up for Hunting Lodge 2 being available. Go team! Okay, so we have about 100 pounds left available. Look how much meat we have. Jeez. That's why I planted so many cabbages, because we're gonna do craziness. I know, KG. Oh, I'm commandeering this weight system. It is now pounds. I'm super good at pretending, okay? Alright, what do we got? We're building the hunting lodge. That's what we're doing. Sorry, it took me a second to recalibrate my brain. Pardon me, lady. Firewood is 180. That's higher than last time. What? Management. Lumber. Oh, because it's summertime and the firewood consumption is not near as bad. That might be why. Oh, I have 3 quests in town right now. We're not going to do it because it's the last day. And I don't want to fail them. Alright, Brain, I need you to work with me, okay, buddy? We're trying to do some stuff. Alright, let's go build the hunting. Yep, I agree. I can't remember if that charges your taxes up like crazy or not. Because half the time it did, and then the other half of the time it didn't. Building. Destroy. Boop. Now I just have to decide. Oh look, we have room for another field out there, don't we? Look at that, straight through. All the way up for another field. I gotta decide if I want to put the hunting field. I think so, because the daub is fixed now, and maybe the firewood got fixed, because last time it wouldn't keep up. The iron arrows by your smithy is still broken though. Yeah, we might do another field. I'm trying to think where I want to put the hunting lodge. Kind of like just more of a visual than it is anything else. Building. Hunting. Lodge. I usually build it right next to my lumber shack, to be honest with you. Build. Hunting, please. Okay. My phone. Who's texting me already this morning? Boop. Oh, stick still. Oh my goodness. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry. My sister already this morning. There we go. Alright, so logs. Maybe, why is that? Sticks. We'll do what we do. Maybe because the door is a stick. Alright, so everything is logs. There's no planks, no anything. But we have a crap ton of logs, so I think we're pretty set. Hammer in the logs before you go get more, doofus. There we go. There we go. I appreciate it. Have fun. Be safe. I'm still feeling pretty good, so besides maybe getting some food and stretching for a minute, I might go ahead and do another season. So everybody's still kind of here and chilling, so that's cool. Tia. Logs, 12. We can do more than 12, but 12 is just super easy to carry. Be safe, Jay. I don't mind this place too bad, like it's pretty decent overall. But I definitely feel smushed in a little bit. Like there's only a couple places things build very well and the rest of it just is kind of up in the air. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Good point. Oh, that might be what we do. It's like when we get a family that has 2 children, we might demo an end house and move the big family over to the river for the big houses, and they can all have their own space and just come over here to work on occasion. Yeah, right now I feel like my shoulders are scrunched up around my ears through here. It is a lovely place, and it was shoving myself out of my comfort zone to build in a new spot. Because as anybody that's gamed with me many years knows, I like the same stuff. Actually, speaking of liking the same stuff, ramen noodles actually sound really good right now. I don't have like a nifty break screen or anything, and we can't actually take a break because the season will kick us over to the next season, so whatever we're doing is going to be hosed. Alright, more leather, more traps. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. Alright, more logs. Hey, next playthrough, I'll probably go back over there to where it was. I know me. 600 pounds of leather right here. Jeez. Oh, that's what I was saying. Well, I guess I could do it quickly because we still have a few in-game hours. But I need to get the barn up. 190 firewood. Look at that. I'm so happy with that. I really hope it is a permanent thing. The only thing is, the wood demand is pretty much half of what it is in the winter right now. Just barn 2. We still have room for 2 more workers, which means we can do another 116 field. Yeah, management, technology. Yeah, we done. Fold is where I want to put some money in there, and I'm debating cow shed, food storage, and then barn 3. Barn 3 is the very end game. Zam, that is actually a really good way to look at it. Thank you. And I broke it. Let's go get some sticks. Well, on the plus note, our town is not inhabited by wolves. One more stick. Just one more, please. Thank you. Build a hammer. To put this one log in. Boop. 4. 1 log and... Yeah, let's get an accurate count. 2 logs. 3 logs. 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do 8 logs and 6 sticks. Yeah, once we get the mine going, we can just use the excavation shed for Dob. And Dob's just kind of like a extra thing that we're doing for fun right now. Although it does lower the wood consumption as well. I already forgot our log count, by the way. We're gonna take 8. And do like a handful of sticks. There we go. Totally worked. I don't even know what we're doing. Yeah, it should level out, Zam. That's absolutely right about, because we're building it up slowly. 8 and 6, thanks. I just grabbed some and I was hoping for the best. We did it! Okay. So let's grab our... Oh, she's level 6. Level 6 hunter. Put her in our hunting as a hunter. And our level 5 hunter. Not that. What's going on? There we go. Okay. Nope. Nope. Let it go. Let it go, guy. Hunting. Hunter. Management. Alright, who's the lazy in the person? Storekeeper. Yeah, you're gonna be a digger. That's your best skill. I was kinda hoping for something else, but that's okay. You got 2 hunters to do the hunting. In hunting 2, you'll have your drying rack, so you can dry meat. You'll have your barrels, so you can salt. Your workbench, so you can work. And your box, so you can box things. No, I'm just kidding. Storage, overflow storage. Alright, so management, hunting, building, hunting lodge 2. We can do production now, so 50% meat, 50% leather, 50%, no. We're gonna go to 60%. 20%. We're gonna just dry some meat too, because dried meat the people will eat maybe, and if they don't, it'll sell a little bit better than cooked meat. Or regular, not cooked meat, I think. And I'm pretty sure it's lighter than regular meat too. Alright, so we did good. M. Skills. Map. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Alright, we have 4 in-game minutes. 4 or 5 in-game minutes left. I was just thinking, I was like, I usually have to push 4 or 5 total keys to get where I want and what I want done. So I was seriously considering some different types of macros to figure some stuff out. Look at that. They're processing flax pretty fast. That's good. We have a lot of it though. I would like to cook, but we're about to roll over on a year, so I think we're gonna be smart about this, and maybe not. But I think I will thrash this until the day rolls over. And I'm gonna go cook some ramen noodles and get some more coffee. So thank you for that suggestion. So I'm gonna sit here until we get. Actually, let me do this first because I know my luck and something weird might happen. So we're gonna autosave, and then we're gonna thrash. Alright, I'm gonna go make some food and get some sustenance, and I will be back way before this is complete. Alright, see you guys in just a minute. Alrighty, got coffee, water, ramen noodles. We're in business now. Alright. You're getting seasick almost? Yeah, sorry for anybody popped in. I needed a human bio break. 'Cause I are not a machine. Oh, nope, nope, nope. We almost quit. That'd be bad. Alright. So, we're gonna do this. We'll make it actual... I know, right? You didn't... I am a complex cybernetic organism with a default setting of sarcasm. Alright, we're gonna stop recording.